It looks like we're in trouble, fellas. I'm exposed. Yes, I'm whispering even though they can't hear me, but you know what it is. I'm exposed. You think you're screwed? Game over, man. Oh, I can't spy anymore. You're not done yet. Watch. I'll show you some little tips and tricks what to do when you're exposed. Tip number 1. Find a nice hiding spot. You know, don't try to be in the open. You can be in like a place like this. And no one will notice you, at least for a little bit. Another trick is, you see, you got the patrolling disciple here. Distract them. And then pray roll this works. Oh, and it does. Oh, lovely. And you get a lovely token. Decreases your exposure by 40 points. Oh, look. Ta-da! Not exposed. It's not game over. And you can continue your spying adventure. Pretty simple, right? Trickster. Gotta remember, you want to use Flying Locust Asking the Way, which basically distracts them, which increases your odds for attack from behind, your sneaky move working. While I'm here, I'm going to give you guys a little run through about spying. Number 1 tip. Know your area you're spying. I'm in Wanderer's Valley right now. And the biggest thing about spying is don't go to the places they expect you to be. That's big number 1. Don't go up here, they expect you to come through the front door. Try the sides. Don't go to the back door. They kind of expect the back. You want to be in places they're not going to expect you. Because you'll be surprised where you can find scouting disciples. They're always in odd spots. And you gotta find those odd spots where nobody else is really looking for. Yeah, because most people go to that same spot, follow the same pattern. And that's where you get caught. And you're like, oh, how do they know I'm there? It's because you're predictable. You want to be unpredictable. That's why I always find these little niches, like out back of Wandering Valley. There's all these people. You can get 10 here, easily. Here's another one. You know, but what you want to do with that is use that on patrols. If your exposure goes way up, it gets rid of 40. I know I'm down to 60, which means next time, you know, a patroller gets me. But that's why I'm in the back. Controllers aren't really around, as you can see. There's not a whole heap of players. Of course, I'm playing at an odd hour too, which is a good thing to do. You know, if you're a late nighter or an early morning person, you are at the best time. Those midday spying, you have your best chance to get caught. So you don't want to do that too much. Another thing too is don't worry about these. Don't get in a rush. If you rush to spy, you're just gonna end up in the worst situation you can be in. Every time you go to spy and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and you rush out there and you try to rush through, you're gonna get busted. Because you're in a hurry. When you're in a hurry, you don't do anything right. So take your time. I mean, when you teleport here, you know, and you've just gotten past one spying mission, do you really want to rush? Because you're waiting on your teleport anyways. So the biggest thing to do is take your time and keep your eye out. Look for those little niches that people don't expect. You know, like down here in the back. As you can see, I'm back here. Not many people are back here. Most of them are up there doing their thing, leveling up, patrolling. You know, they're gonna be there patrolling, thinking, oh, I'm gonna get the noob today. So try not to think like a noob. Think outside of the box. Oh, again, no. The luck is so bad today. Oh, I'm doomed again. This will happen. You will get exposed. You will get paralyzed. You'll get angry. Don't jump to conclusions. Just because you're at 100% doesn't mean it's over yet. It means your plans might be delayed just a little bit. Take your time. Don't get upset. Work through it. That's my biggest tip. Watch, you'll see. I'll get 10. I will get 10. Also, watch out for those red guys. Okay, Wudang, we're okay. He's spying as well. Be watchful. Above, below, everywhere, because you never know. They might pop out of nowhere and get you. And that's what you don't want. You don't want to be that guy. See, up here on top of the hill, there's a possible chance for patrollers. Another trick, too, you can use attack moves to stay in flight a little longer, which can make your escapes a lot smoother. Trust me. I've used that skill to escape some of the highest, craziest places you'd ever imagine. And there it is, my little secret hidey hole. And yes, I am going backwards, so that means I have already spied on this area. So I'm going back here because A, it's safe. Except for when that guy comes down the hallway. Oh, my luck is running so thin. Oh no. Have I spied on this one? Let's find out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No information, no way to go. Alright. Alright. Control. Oh, no, he's still coming. You just gotta know your route, know what you're doing. As you can see, I'm doing a bit of circling. Circling sometimes is a good method. If you know somewhere to hide where there's little chance of getting caught, you want to do that. Because even though this is taking precious spying time out, it's also giving you a chance to get that 10. And that's what you want to do. You want to get that 10, because you're going to get the most EXP, the most money, the most jacked up. And even though it's going to take a little extra time out of your life, you're a spy. Think like a spy. We're doing this James Bond style. They found us. Escape again. Sneak away. Don't let them just have you. Don't give up. You know, if you get attacked, fight back. Try to beat them. You beat them, you get away. You lose your exposure. They gotta stare at you for the next, 1 minute, 10 minutes, depending on their cooldown, or if you kick their butt really hard and they just give up. Best chance. It's fun. Try to have fun with it. Don't think of it as a game mechanic. You're pitted against other players. They might not know they're pitted against you, but distract you. Wham! Token again. Isn't that beautiful? And look at that. Not exposed again. Back to spying. Now, you can do that over and over again. Yeah, you might get caught again. It's a chance. You'll get exposed again. There's a slight chance. But you gotta take that chance. There's one. And this is another thing. Make sure that when you're going to grab something in a very patrolled area, as you can see there's someone over there, be quick. Click. You've got range. As you can see here, you've got 6 meters on it. Use that range to your advantage. Don't stay in one spot too long. Keep moving. That's the biggest thing. If you sit still, they're going to wait with you. They're going to wait to expose you. They're going to wait to catch you. Just sitting there, they're not going to get bored. They're not going to go away. They're going, hey, you're about to give me free tokens. Why would I walk away from free tokens? That would be just plain nutty. Now you see I got 7 out of 10. I know what you're thinking. Use it. Wait and use it. That's risky business. As you can see, I tried to use it, I got caught. And this is where that patience pays off kind of thing goes. You really do want to use that patience to your advantage, because I tried, and I got busted, and I have to run back and waste even more time. So you gotta ask yourself, is it worth your time? Is it worth taking that risk? Or can you just wait that minute? Because this takes 2 minutes. This takes 1 whole minute. Someone already got to him, or I did. Probably I did. There's so many people to spy on. Now we're starting to get a little risky heading up that mountain. This is usually where I go to finish it off. This is where you want to be your quickest. You also want to know where people are. You always want to be behind the people, in front of the people, on the side of the person. You never, ever want to sit right in straight view. That would be my number 1 tip. Don't come from the front. Don't come from the back. Come from the side. Because the front, they're expecting it. Behind, they're watching their back. And by the side, they're kind of glancing over their shoulder. They ain't looking too stringently. Anyone can be a good spy. It just takes a little more time and a little more cunning than your usual. And you can get 10 out of 10 every single time. You just gotta be in the right place at the right time. And just know how to play your character. If you don't have all the flying skills, think about that. Think about the places you can. If you have some of the flying skills, or the skills where you can run up walls like I have, use that to your advantage, because a lot of people don't use their flying skills to their advantage. Like, say you're trying to get the royal cards. my biggest tip for that one would be walk along the malls, don't go to the main buildings. There's tons of these patrol guys, all in these off buildings that no one looks at. Hey, now the question is it worth getting risky? Well, there's nobody here. This is kind of exposed. Are we feeling lucky? Are we? Boom! There we go. Max. See, I got exposed twice. Still got 10 out of 10. And it wasn't that hard. Now, I can teleport out, turn it in, and have a great time. So for you guys on YouTube, and you guys on Wushu, keep on spying. Be smart, be safe, be cunning, be ninja. And if you're exposed, don't sweat. There's always a way out of every bad situation. Good luck.